Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons and our NCAA football series with the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And that's right, it is conference championship week and we are facing off against the Cincinnati Bearcats. Their first year in the Big 12, they made it to the title game for the Big 12 North. We are representing the Big 12 South. Now, looking at some of the other championship games, we will be one of the first ones to be played. Then we in the MAC, you have Miami versus Toledo. Conference USA, Rice squeezes in at 6-6 versus Southern Miss. SEC is the Aggies versus the Gamecocks. And then let's go ahead and see what else we got. San Diego State versus Air Force in the Mountain West. And then ACC is Miami, number 2 at Clemson, number 3. Oregon for the Pac 12 is facing off against UCLA. And then Indiana will face off against Nebraska in the Big Ten. So a lot of top competition up for conference titles. If they lose, we might be able to squeeze ourselves in. We are number 6 in the nation right now. I'm not so sure that we can make up enough space to try and get into a championship game. We have lost only the one game all season. That was to Texas at the very beginning of the season. And so it's been a up and down. That was the only up and down period, right? It's been a pretty solid season for us, going undefeated in the Big 12. Once again, Texas, Oklahoma, they are in the SEC right now. So we added in BYU, Cincinnati, um, let's see, UCF, and I forgot who else. But we added them into the Big 12. And so, that's the way the conference alignment's going to be happening in the next couple of years. So we went ahead and made it happen. But right now, Cincinnati, representing the Big 12 North, is number 15 in the nation. We are number 6. We are playing here at Jerry's World for the Big 12 title. This is going to be a big time game. Last season, we barely missed out on being in the Big 12 championship. This season, we finally got there, and this is our time to basically make a statement that while Texas may be gone, OU may be gone, we will now take our turn to reign supreme in the conference. And with it, we are actually going to start out with the ball first as we have the opening kickoff. And they are going to kick it to Rivas waiting back there. We have Rivas and McMillan, but they give it to Rivas. And he's going to cut it left. And he's got some space. He's at the 40 across midfield. And he's finally brought down just barely after midfield. That was a 54-yard return as we got the ball to the 47-yard line on the Bearcat side of the field. So a good start for our team here. And now we just got to make sure to capitalize. Cincinnati does have a pretty good defense. So we have to keep that in mind as we are going through here. Now you'll notice our quarterback, Mr. Holt, he did win the starting job over Kennedy. And I think he's really just the overall package that we're looking for. He's incredibly mobile, but he can also make a lot of the passes that, it seemed like Kennedy was not always able to make during the season. So that's kind of why we went with him as a pretty fair competition all the way through. Both guys had some great plays, some great games. But for consistency, we have Holt in, and I think, he's got the best chance to lead us here to victory. And look at this breaking tackle, still going on his feet all the way down to about the 22-yard line. Dominic Holt comes up with the 24-yard rush on the second down play right there. And that's going to be a big-time gain for us, and that is a ball-moving type of play, momentum gaining. That is what we need, and that is what Holt offers us. And that's one of the reasons why he got the starting job that he did. Now, our offensive game style is really an option style offense. We're not the gunning out like you see Tech do in real life nowadays. But we are more of an option style offense. We keep it on the ground some and use that to help us open up the passing game. And, even these short little passes like that one to Herman will get us some open spaces in the run game as well. So let these two passing and rushing offenses that we use let them feed off each other. And the more they do that, the more successful we're going to be. And right now we have ourselves at a 2nd and 6, just inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Holt is in the shotgun. He's going to have an option. Keeper has a hold of the right side, breaking another tackle, and he's brought down after a gain of about 9 yards right there. So he's already got 33 yards on the day. He obviously was not the top rusher for the team. That goes to our running back, Brian Poole. We are going to have to get him involved in this game as well. Now on 1st and 10 from the 11 in the shotgun formation, Holt hands it to Poole. He's going to lower his shoulder and breaks off about 2 tackles. And if you notice, look at that, his stats right there, 217 rushes, just over 1,800 yards, and 18 touchdowns. That's what the option offense can do for you when you have a quality running back and a mobile quarterback. They don't know who to watch, and you got to take advantage when they do make that mistake. So here we are now, 2nd and 8 from about the 9-yard line. And Holt is going to come out in a pistol formation, 3 receivers to the left side. He has the snap, scans over the field, kind of fires it over to McMillan, and McMillan's going to drop it. He's been one of our top receivers all season, but he drops that one right there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 from the 9-yard line. So we can still get a first down without getting a touchdown, so we have to keep that in mind. So here we come, 3rd and 8 from the 9. Holt is in the shotgun. We got 4 wide, 2 on each side. Poole in the backfield. He gets the snap. Kind of scans over in the pocket, fires it. He's got Chad McMillan, touchdown Tech. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Dominic Holt to McMillan. What a pass on that one. It's a tight zone to squeeze into, but he makes it, and we get the early lead. Now our defense has an opportunity to come onto the field and show what they can do. Cincinnati, though, a very efficient offense, and they're going to pass that one, and he drops it in the basket to Davis for 24 yards. Tiptoed right there at the sideline, just drugged that foot just enough to be complete. And what a pass and catch that was. And that's one of the problems that we may have with Cincinnati's offense through the rest of this game, is that type of passing offense, that type of ability from their quarterback. And that's something we got to really watch out for and got to be at the top of our game. So just over 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter, we do lead 7-0, but Cincinnati is driving. Now Davis has it, drops back and fires it over to Keys, who breaks a couple tackles. And Chris Keys for the Bearcats picks up 5 yards. And the Bearcats are going quick now. And that's been a problem for us sometimes this season. We got to make at least a stop or an incompletion to kind of help us gather our senses. But not on that one. Davis fires it over and is going to hit Kenny Walker for 6 yards, and that's going to give them a 1st and 10. So once again, here they go, going fast. We are stuck in basically a nickel package, more or less at this stage. And we do bring a little bit of a blitz, but we don't get there, but we disrupt them enough to throw an incomplete pass. Tommy Davis, 5 of 6 for 57 yards already. It's just their first drive. He's been the only way they can actually move that ball. But that incompletion stops the momentum a little bit that they had going and allows us to kind of regain our composure here at the 5-minute mark. Still leading 7-0. Cincinnati comes out, 4 wide receivers, 3 set off to the left side. Davis has the snap. He scans over, fires it to the right side. Man breaks a tackle, and Andy Whitaker gets 3 yards. He probably should have had 0 on that one, but he does pick up 3 yards anyways. Now 3rd and 7 for the Bearcats. Davis in a shotgun formation as he has the snap, scans over the field, staying in the pocket. We got pressure on him, and he had to throw that one away instead of taking the sack. No one was open. The pressure finally getting there on this drive and disrupting the pass for the second time, causing the incompletion, but that will result in them attempting this field goal. Now, this is only about a 32-yard field goal. For us, that may be a little risky to take with our kicker, but their guy just boots it right down the middle, and this is a 7-3 ball game now. Each team scoring on their first drive here in the Big 12 championship game, and we've got to respond. This is what we need to do. We've done it all season. We've got to continue. So Holt on the move at the 40-yard line. Option, hands it off to Poole. Lowering his shoulder, and Poole's going to pick up about 10 yards on that one. They're not going to give him the first down. They're going to mark him just a couple inches short, so it is 2nd and inches. But Poole, that was his 2nd rush on the day, and he does have 12 yards total right now. We will have to get him more involved if we are going to be successful in this one. So we come to the line, 2nd and inches, pistol formation. We got Poole and Birch in the backfield. Holt has the snap, hands it off to Poole up the middle. Big hole! Brian Poole bouncing off tacklers and is finally brought down at about the 19-yard line after an 11-yard rush right there. Brian Poole not going down easy. He is wanting this title. He is wanting this championship, and he is saying he's going to take it. Put the team on his back, coach. He's got this one. And so 1st and 10 now. Holt comes out in the both 2 running backs in the backfield with him in a shotgun, fires it to the left side, and that one is going to be deflected, going after Chris McMillan. or Chad McMillan, excuse me, and that one just got knocked away. Nothing we could do there. So 2nd and 10 inside the red zone at the 19-yard line now. And we got to be careful. Got to make the smart read and the smart play. Now, Holt is going to be under center this time. 2 tight ends and 2 receivers with Poole in the backfield. He's got the snap, drops back, fires it, and they read that one, and it's intercepted. Scott has the interception, and he started back down, but McMillan catches him from behind and tackles him quickly. That is not what you want to have happen. We cannot allow those types of mistakes. Now our defense, there's a long field to go, but our defense is technically with this back against the wall now, having to make plays. This is the best way to prevent them from getting the lead. As he has it, he gets the snap, rolls out to the right side and is hit big time. Oh, wow, what a play by Singletary. He's made those all season. It looked like they were going with the option, and he just could not get the pass off in time. Singletary blasts him in the backfield. That's going to be a 4-yard loss. That is the type of play we need to start out a defensive stand after a turnover right there. Now they're going to come back set in a shotgun formation. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end. Davis has the snap, scans over. We bring pressure again, and it almost got that turnover. It almost forced him to throw an interception. He had to throw it early, and he couldn't be accurate with it. So we do deflect that one down. Great job by this defense bringing up a 3rd and 14 now here at the 10-yard line. If we can get a 3 and out, that would be major for us. Talk about the defense stepping up and helping out our offense. This would be a big-time stop. Now they're going to come out in a shotgun formation. Davis hands it off, and he's got a hole. He's finally brought down. Whitaker, 8-yard rush. He had a hole open, but we do bring him down, and we do force him to punt, thankfully. So here we are on our drive once again at about the 26-yard line now. Holt with a play action, fires it over the middle. McMillan's caught it, breaks the tackle, and is brought down at the 5-yard line. Chad McMillan picks up 21 yards right there as he's got 30 yards off 2 receptions this afternoon with 1 touchdown. Holt's got the touchdown and interception so far here in the first quarter. So, wow, what a play by McMillan. And got to love that throw by Holt. That was in the middle of his zone, but that ball was surrounded by defenders on its path there. But he put it on the money, and we get the big first down. Now 1st and goal. Holt alone in the backfield in a shotgun. Tries to scramble around for places to go, and he's got nowhere to go, and he is hit. They're going to say that they're probably going to qualify that as a sack. It's actually gain of 0 yards. He just could not get out. Everybody was covered too well. And then as soon as we started running, the pocket kind of collapsed in around us. And Holt just could not escape quick enough. And he's going to be brought down. He does get hit hard. Thankfully, he is okay after that hit. But that one will end the first quarter at 7-3 with the lead. But we are poised to score here in the second quarter as we are right there at about the 5-yard line, trying to push this thing across, seeing if we can't, widen this gap a little bit from 4 points. I'll take a field goal if we need to 7 or a touchdown, make it an 11-point game. That would definitely be preferable, 2 scores. But 2nd and goal, we need to focus on this play right now. Holt is going to be in a shotgun formation, 4 wide, Poole offset to his left side. Holt has the snap. It's going to be an option handoff. Poole up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Poole hit a wall, but he ran right through him, and he goes into the end zone. That is a big-time play by Poole, giving us a good lead here to start out this second quarter. Now, after forcing Cincinnati to go 3 plays and out, we have the ball once again. And we got a big play to Sparks down the right side. He's finally tackled by a couple of Cincinnati Bearcats, but not until he gets 28 yards. Hunter Sparks, his first reception on the day, gets him 28 yards, and that's going to get us moving, I think, around the 50-yard line, just on the other side of it, on the Bearcat side of the field. Big-time play by this offense, especially, our defense has done a great job all season. And our offense is really complimenting them in these last few weeks. Every time our defense gets a stop, it allows us that opportunity to put that score and widen our lead even more. So now 1st and 10 after that big play. Poole is going to come in a pistol formation at about the 39-yard line. Option handoff to Poole, and that's going to be brought down. Not really much gained on that one. It looks like actually about a 1-yard loss. Cincinnati read that option play perfectly. Probably, see, we couldn't really keep it just because they had that edge defender sitting right there waiting for us. But so handing it off was the best play to make it, just couldn't go anywhere. So now here comes 2nd and 11. A little bit of a play action. Holt back in the pocket. Throws it too early. And that's going to be picked off by Johnson this time. Chad McMillan makes a tackle once again. They know we are going for McMillan, and so they are keying on him. And what a great read by their safety to jump that route. And he steps in front of it and gathers up that interception. So now Cincinnati's got the ball once again to bring this thing back to a one-score ball game. So we are needing to make a big play. Davis is in a shotgun for the Bearcats. They send a tight end in motion. Davis has a snap, fires it over to the left side. That's caught by the receiver, Davis, and he's brought down hard after a gain of 14 yards. You know, keep hitting the guys like that, they're going to start thinking twice about catching that ball if you're planting them into the turf every single time. Now the Bearcat offense comes out in a pistol formation. Davis hands it off to Whitaker. Hole open on the right side, but Anderson comes through and brings down Whitaker after a gain of 4 yards. That is not easily done to bring him down as a solo tackle, but Anderson does it. He's one of our best safeties. He's been doing it all season. Now Bearcats come with a 2nd and 6. And that time the pressure kind of got to him, but Davis looked a little confused back there with the ball. And it looks like he threw it way too early, and so that one falls incomplete. Now we have 3rd and 6 here. The Bearcats are going to be coming out in a split formation. 4 wide receivers, it looks like, and Davis is alone in the backfield. So it's 5 wide. Davis fires it to the right side, and we knock it down. Almost intercept that one. Patrick Jordan had the opportunity to intercept it, but he goes for the safe play and knocks it down instead. So here we are after the punt on our next drive when we are moving it on the Bearcat side of the field at the 38. Hand it off to Poole up the middle. Big hole! Poole got planted after 9 yards. Wow, what a hit. Poole doesn't usually lose those hits against a safety like that, but he did that one. After a gain of 9 yards, that'll bring up 2nd and 1 at about the 29-yard line here on the Bearcat side. So we do still lead 14-3, just over 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Now Holt is in a shotgun, 3 wide to the right. He drops back and fires it, and that one's almost intercepted. Thankfully, that linebacker looks like Nickelback has concrete for hands, and he's not able to come up with that one. So 3rd and 1 now. We are 2 for 2 for the day on 3rd down conversions, and we're in a pistol formation. Hand it to Poole. Big hole open. He's got space, and he finally gets brought down at about the 14-yard line. Brian Poole picking up 15 yards. He's got 78 yards so far in this first half on only 10 rushes, averaging 7.8 yards per rush. This young man, I told y'all he wanted this game, and he is saying, put the team on my back, coach. I can carry us. Now the next play, we're coming out in a shotgun formation, 3 wide. Poole and Birch in the backfield. Holt has the snap, fires it to the left side. Jones has got it. He's stiff arming. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tech. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Holt gets it to Kyle Jones, who stiff arms his way and just fights into the end zone. Talk about guys who want it more. Jones wanted it more right there. So now after a stop, we have the ball once again, and we're here in the closing seconds of the first half. 30 seconds remaining, actually 28 seconds remaining on the clock. We are leading 21-3 as our defense has stepped up and put the Bearcats in their place, holding them to just that field goal on their opening drive. Now 28 seconds left. Holt has the snap, dropping way back and fires it. And that's going to be caught by Hunter Sparks as he's brought down at about the 37, 38-yard line. Big time catch. He now has 44 receiving yards on 2 catches. Holt is 10 of 16 for about 170 yards. So not a horrible day for him, but could be better. He does have 2 touchdowns as well as 2 interceptions. Now on that very next pass, Holt hits Kyle Jones once again. And that's going to be a 10-yard gain, but they don't give us a first down, so we have to use a timeout to stop the clock from going. There's 15 seconds remaining here. Kyle Jones, what a great day for him so far. He's got 4 receptions, 66 yards, and a touchdown as well. So 15 seconds remaining. Holt has the snap, Fires it. That's going to be caught by Sparks. He fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tech. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Third touchdown pass of the first half for Holt, and he hit Hunter Sparks. That was his third big-time catch. What a great day for that young man. Now we are going to advance up here to the fourth quarter. We are leading 28-3. And Brian Poole, he wants to put it away. Off to the right. Poole into the end zone. Untouched for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Talk about putting a nail in a coffin early in a game. Brian Poole does it with that big-time touchdown run of over 30 yards. And he cut to the right side, found the space, and no one was going to stop him. What a way to go. That would make the game, here we go, 35-3 here. Our defense has done outstanding. We're in the fourth quarter with basically what amounts to about a 5-score lead, pretty much at this point. Really a 4-score lead if they got a touchdown, a 2-point conversion every time. Now, we would put our backups in, which would allow them to score a touchdown. We will get a field goal. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That last touchdown by Poole is the one that seals the deal. We are the Big 12 champions. This is our first Big 12 championship in football. What a way to do it, and what a season to have. Our offense played exceptional, and then our defense. Singletary coming off the edge. Minor as a linebacker. Anderson as a safety. We have a great group of guys, and some of these dudes are seniors, so we are going to lose them. We'll have to rebuild our defense. But what a great group of guys. I could not wish better things for a group of players like we have here at Tech. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Big 12 champions, our regular season ends. And it was at 12-1 with this championship win. What a great day. 38-10 is the final score. Well, that is a beatdown like none other. Gotta love this offense and the way our defense stepped up. Even when we threw the 2 interceptions, our defense came through and stopped them with three and outs consistently all day. Our backups got time to play and got good, meaningful time in the fourth quarter. They did give up the touchdown, but hey, that'll happen when your backup's going up against the starting group. So, great day of football. Way to go. We got the Big 12 title game, and this is going to set us up here coming into the bowl game. Now, we won't know what bowl we got until the next episode, so you will have to wait for that. But let's just enjoy this right now, ladies and gentlemen. Big 12 champions, and that's what you do in Lubbock, Texas. Now, that did remind me right there, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really does help us out here at the channel. And also, if you did like today's video, give us a thumbs up. That also helps us out. And we really do thank you all for everything that you do for us here at Champ & Sons Gaming. So thank y'all for watching us. I will see y'all in the next episode. See what bowl game we go to. And yeah, I'll see y'all then. So as always, everybody, stay safe. And well, y'all know how it goes, right? Later, y'all.